Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for Record Keeper. Today, we have the Final Fantasy IX event, Not Alone, because we're running out of ways to make reference to You're Not Alone. And if you didn't pick up on it, that's the theme of the event. Getting started with Garland. I'm gonna be mad if the soul break that I'm looking for doesn't show up, seeing how as I specifically didn't choose it today so that I could do it on video. This is unreal. Alright, sorry, I had to go check a couple setting things real fast. Well, that'll do. That wasn't the one I was going for, but we honestly need to move along. Oh, there it is. It wasn't showing up for some reason. Okay. Hello. Carlondo. Garland can apparently cause stop and things like that in this fight. Or, you know, you don't let the fight last that long. Alright, next up is White Winged God. That's Nova Dragon. Nova Dragon brings its normal gimmicks. It has... This is Nova Dragon, right? Yeah, Nova Dragon. Counters physicals, counters magic. Uses wind. So, bring wind resistance. And don't care. Oh, hey. Unfortunately for this, I do actually need a buff. Sorry, be prisoner. Next week, I'll prep ahead of time and shuffle until it's there. I keep saying this, I need to get a mouse pad. Because I think there's actually just a part of my desk that I keep hitting, like in the wood grain, that is interrupting the laser on this mouse. You know, I was at Best Buy today. I should have done that. But I always forget. I'll make a run out tomorrow. Alright, time for a semi-real boss. again, the main things that the Nova Dragon will do to try and mess up your party is the counters to physical, to black magic. Proper breaks will take care of that. Tidal Wave is a real thing. Because remember, though nothing will ever say it outright, Nova Dragon is Shinryu. But for Final Fantasy IX. Also, it was apparently slowable. Wow, this is a really fake fight, ain't it? You faker than normal. Yep. Shinryu's Nova Dragon. If you look at all the things that Nova Dragon does, they're all Shinryu-esque moves. Like starting to fight with Tidal Wave and stuff like that. Somebody dropped something upstairs. Swift Spell's still great for, like, low-key builds. It's like, hey, just roaming warrior Swift Spell and go to town. It does work. Yeah, and also, like, when you consider that, aside from the fact that its name in Japan was literally Shinryu, Shin can mean, like, though, Shin usually means true, and that kind of stuff. Shin can also mean new in Japanese, such as, like, you know, the Dynasty Warrior series being Shinsen... No, it's not Shinsen Goku. Shinsen Goku is Samurai Warriors. Shin something Musou is Dynasty Warriors in Japan, because it's there was the first one that was the fighting game, and then there was the Shin version because it was the new hotness. Well, all this stuff dealing with Akuma is. I think they're using the true form of it. So like all of his moves are like the true Hadoken and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be using a lot of these today, so use them now. But then again, I'm just an idiot who has a very basic understanding of Japanese that I've just sort of picked up here and there. Don't take my word as law. Or do. You decide. Yeah, I like to dust off delete it every now and again. So, Shell Dragon here, much like its Magicite counterpart, is all Earth, baby. Focus on Earth and like Earth resistance, and you will be in good shape. Also, hello, Fairy Tracker. It should also be noted that your boy here, the Dagon, does have some piercing moves, so don't neglect your breaks. Oh, excuse me. Frame rate. For some reason, it really did not like that move. Also, will cast Protect on itself. Do yourself a favor and bring a Dispel. At about this point, this fight... Oh! Right, that is a knock to 1 HP. Oh. I had a bit of a heart attack there because I forgot that was knock to 1. So when I saw the big number come up, I was like, did I fuck up? Lots of Finn, I'm kind of the same way. I have a lot of really good shit across the board in 9, and then I just have some characters that have nothing. I swear Shell Dragon actually has Earth moves and doesn't just knock people to 1 HP over and over again. Oh, I was just pushing him too hard. Yeah, Kite. I've kind of been thinking the same thing. I feel like if they ever make a... Because... Like, aside from Kurata and Re-Raise, I don't think there are 4-star White Mage moves. There might be like a DPS one that got released and I just don't remember. In Japan. But I feel like if they ever make a 6-star... White Mage move, it needs to be Pro Shelia. Like, just let us do the move. If you're not going to give us SSBs anymore. They did make a 6-star DPS move. Yeah, that's what I thought. With the way that they've been moving towards White Mage DPS, it'd be weird if they didn't. Also, it'd be really weird if they didn't, considering the fact that there is a 6-star Magicite or 5-star Magicite in Japan. So, like, fuck, we need that actually. I agree. that's coming from downstairs. It might be being picked up by my mic. If somebody thinks I'm being too loud, they can fuck off. That's my hot take. I'm not being loud. Every now and then when I do the bits where I turn to the left and yell really loud to make it sound like I'm off in the distance, I get a little worried. I'm like, oh shit, was that too loud? I have to remember I live in a place with other people now. I'm not gonna lie, I love You're Not Alone. It's a great fucking song. I'm kind of done with it after this event. Has it been playing every fight? No, it didn't play for the EX fights, but it's been playing for the Ultimate and the Ultimate Double Plus. And it's also just like the over event music. I had to turn off my volume at one point when I was making parties. I was just done. Anyway. Well, here's Abaddon. Abaddon has y'all's favorite gimmick. That's right, baby. Piercing damage. Also casts haste at some point. Which is why the Dispel is here. Haste is extremely real in this fight. Abaddon probably has like 400 speed or something like that, maybe even like 300. So it getting the haste off increases its chances to go by a lot. Abaddon, similar to Shell Dragon, you can mitigate some of its damage by equipping the proper accessories. It has both piercing physical and piercing magic attacks. The physical is wind-based, the magic is lightning-based. I chose to go for lightning resist, fearing that physical would be less of a problem. What with my bloodlust here. I was kind of right, but also am being quite shocked that it's not actually doing the other move. Nope. Alright, so if you're watching this video, note Go win, baby. Hey, there it is. Oh my god, fall off your horse. Man, if I had $1 for every plus holy sword I had, I could probably go to McDonald's and get myself dinner. What is Deletus Elmar? I literally don't remember. I can't keep track of all that stuff. Oh, attack build up on Spellblade hits. Stat ramp. The fakest. Okay. It time. Also, like the thing that's like intensified with this music and those two fights is because it's the "You're Not Alone" segment, they use it for the victory screen as well, so it literally just doesn't stop. We've been listening to "You're Not Alone" for the last like 15 minutes, and I'm dying. You're right, at least I'm not dying alone. I'm making the, like, the closest a human face can make that fucking, like, colon V face. I need a very specific break here. One that should show up on my relateds, but I do think I follow a couple. Nope. Nope. You ever see Soul Breaking? You're just like, what the fuck is that? I just saw Soul Splitter, and right before I hit refresh, I was like, wait, what the fuck is Soul Splitter? I don't remember Soul Splitter. Oh my god, I'm dying. How can there be nobody that has this? Close. Divine Dispel, not close. Maybe the guy below me is like building a couch. Am I gonna have to follow some? Am I gonna have to follow more? Uh-oh. There we go. Fantasy Unbound, also close. I will give it 3 more refreshes, and then I will follow some. Celebration Grimoire. Man. Been a while. Okay. Last one. Only because I hit the button already. Nope, fake. Alright. Win memento. I want Celebration Grimoire to come up in the record dungeon. Just to remind people that Celebration Grimoire exists. I'll follow like 2. Ah. Also, I followed you specifically for something else. Sorry, dog. This is an extremely fake USB. Goodbye. I hate unfollowing people. It actually makes me feel bad. But, that's a fake USB. Was it Ishtola? No, I guess it's slightly better than Ishtola's. It was Arya's. Which is like, are you going into a firefight? No, then I'm lackluster. I could be better. I'm dying. I just swallowed 2. Oh, thank Christ. That wasn't even one of the ones I followed. Oh wow, Fairy Tractor, congratulations on on your D-Whale. Well, I mean, like, the main issue with Arya's USB is, are you not in a fight that deals fire damage? Well, sorry. Motherfucker. Speed adjusting. I'm good at the streaming stuff. I don't know if you know this. Fuck my brain. Oh, fuck. Well. Fuck. I thought I changed that. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad and sorry, Virgil. Because of course. Hi, I'm the mage fight. Also, my hardest hitting attack is physical. Also, hi, I'm the bard, protect Shelga abilities, and we all look fucking the same. Well, sponge. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Virgil. I ruined your internet career. I ruined it before you could ruin it. Man. Gamers, am I right? I will never get over how mad gamers got about Sonic Fox. Like, immediately. If you call, he is mostly piercing. You're right. Except for his big hit. It is. His big physical hit is not piercing. I learned that the hard way. Anyway. Fuck, I'm going with it. I'll be fine. Give me the haster. Am I doing the 200 plus? I mean, this is the 260 right here. Alright, mouse is behaving now. Oh, 220. Sorry, not 260. I'm already thinking about what is to come. But yeah, you're seeing the nasty gimmick of this fight. Kuja reflects your party. Ah! Destroyed. Removed. Hubris upon you. This is what I've been waiting for. Luckily, with this, we can keep ourselves up, especially beyond the reflect. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I might hit. Okay, good. Everything Kuja does is like one of the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Elements? 3 elements, there we go. So just put lightning resist on your whole party and then put some smattering of like the dual resist stuff on them, and they'll be solid, because you won't be able to break through your shit. Is there a forum for this game? that I can link my parties to? Well, I mean, there is the Reddit. The Reddit is possibly one of the best Reddits out there. Not a lot of people being jerks to each other. Also, there's just me. You can tweet your team at me. I'll give you some advice. Discord bot's not being that quiet. It just pops every half hour. But yeah, for the most part, for Kuja here, if you find a way around his nasty reflect, which is actually worn off on Tyro, you can take him out pretty easily. See, Yuna's ready. Yuna knows what's coming. Yeah, no reason not to slot in your free wall. Like, just get Tyro leveled up, egg him. Except for one guy who sold his free wall before mastering it. I mean, like, that's why I don't sell 5-star. But yeah, Ufa. Geists. Through the record album stuff, there's one that always gives a free wall now. Wall is guaranteed. Making the game quite accessible for newer players. Kefka, Sephiroth, Golbez, Gigamesh. Gigamesh? Gigamesh. Oh yeah, Sentinel Grimoire is what we refer to as Wall. Yes. Sentinel Grimoire is free. So, Deadless, one thing I would say about your party, I don't know how you set up your characters for the most part, but it looks like you have no support. Aside from what some forums may say, I still find support to be very real. Hey, there we go. Whoops. There we go. Fucking mouse. Yeah, I need to buy a mouse pad. Just wipe this. That'll at least work for today. Also, looking at your team again, Deadless, you don't really have a dedicated healer on there. That's also an important thing to have. Usually your breaks are things like dances or breakdowns, which if you wanted, Kefka can do breakdown dances, but only the 4-star ones. I don't think he has 5-star. Yeah, also, TG Sid's triple casting time thing, the Thunder God mode, stacks with all other speed casting. So if you have something else that already speeds up casting, your turns go like instant. It's outrageous. Okay, so one of the main gimmicks of Kuja here is that everything he does pierces. Other main gimmick of Kuja is that reflect. Ah, piss. Try and guess what Newbie fucked up with. He may have adjusted this team after the effect and forgot to save it. Kuja also doesn't resist, wind either. Because he's supposed to be vulnerable to the thief abilities. But yeah. I mean, whatever you're looking at is wrong. See? Yeah, Megathread tends to mistype some things, to say it some ways. That's why I generally double check it with in-game info. Like, did you know? The Megathread at one point didn't list that his death was auto-hit. Ah, there we go. Error on my side. That's not right. There we go. So, Kuja here has an interesting gimmick, I'll say. The main thing is that from the get-go, he reflects himself. If he has reflect up, then from 100 to 50%, he will counter any physical move with Flare Star. 100% chance. If you multicast, your team is dead. So if you're running physical like I am here, it's a good idea to remove it. Things will occur at 50%, and we'll talk about that. But that's the big thing. Other than that, it's pretty similar to the version that we just fought. Oh, yes, also, everything here pierces, so that is why you're not seeing, like, any proper guarding or anything along the lines. Stack your debuffs. Debuffs are real. Bring dual resist accessories, and again, prioritize lightning resist, but if you've been getting every dual resist accessory, there are enough to have 3 characters covering at least 2 weaknesses, some with 3. Mind you, you would have had to have been playing for a very long time, so maybe you don't. Alright. Now he's gonna get real. Now I know how this mechanic works. Ah, we're there. We're at the threshold. So, once we've hit the threshold here, well, fuck. Well, piss. I'm gonna get punished for my thieving ways. Yep. Well, now we're on a time limit. Also, thank you for the follow. So, gimmick. As long as he does not have Reflect Up, he will counter Curaja. And during that phase, he will, at some point, cast a single target, always hit death. On the lowest HP target. Correct. I was trying to manipulate to be one of the DPS. Unfortunate double cast did me in. We'll be fine though. If you are stacking your debuffs enough, this second phase is easy enough to get through, no matter what character you lose. And we're done. Then up before Kuja gets one last hit. One last Ultima. Saying that FF9 had a problem with scripted losses is, I feel like, it's an overstatement. I think 2 discs end with a scripted loss. Ah, Ice Monk does become real in Japan. Ice Monk extremely real. We talked about in the Discord very briefly. Hey, later, Arya. Yeah, they're... Oh, right. We're... Japan should be getting the live note on the 11th. That should be interesting. Oh, man. God damn it. Yeah, I think Beatrix's, you know, I played it recently, like about 6 months ago. I think all Beatrix's stuff works fine. Except, you know, Thunder Slash is bug. Man, remember when I set up for, like, to make Ozma its own video, and then I fucking one-shotted Ozma on stream, and I was like, well... Ozma's an interesting fight. I actually really enjoyed the Ozma fight. It's very hectic. With an incredibly fake ATV. I'd use the brakes more in Final Fantasy IX if they hit. The fact that brakes can miss and they don't do damage is a crime. Oh, buffs are extremely fake in 9. Yeah, let me think of the things that are extremely fake in 9. Buffs are fake. Literally, like... to, like, such a weird degree are buffs fake. Okay, so, guys. The way buffs work is the timer for them is extremely based on your mind stat. And, like, I think it's the stat of the person it's casted on, not even, like, the caster for some fucking reason. So when you cast them on somebody, they run out in like a turn. Like, one fucking turn. On top of all this, because the ATB is so fake, there's no reason to use haste at all. Your ATB will be full again. Here, like, auto haste, man. So auto haste is a thing in FF9. Here's the reason that you equip auto haste: to prevent slow. Oh, trust me, when I played through all of 9, again, like about 6 months ago, and my end thing was like, the pacing in this game has problems, and the battle system might actually be one of the worst ones in the series. Like, maybe worse is maybe going a bit too far, but like, it's really fucking bad. Which is like why now still, you know, to this day, for as much as people are like, FF9 is the best one, I'm like, it's good. The story's good. The characters are good. I would not call 9 the best. Anybody who says FF9 is the best needs to sit down and play through that game to break their rose-tinted glasses, because FF9 has so many problems. I played that game with an auto master abilities thing on, with speed up, and there were still times when I was like, this is going a bit too long. You enter into fights, and it's like, from the screen whoosh to you putting in commands is like 30 seconds. 9 has problems. I will die on that hill. 9 has so many problems. Oh yeah, 9's way of learning blue magic is completely awful, which is great because if you put on the auto learn abilities from items thing, you just get all the blue magic instantly. It's great. Yeah, Arc sometime. I think I summoned Arc all of once. Remember that one time when I used the speed up during like I'm gonna say La Habrea, but that's not right. The Queen's, like, the Queen was in a cutscene doing like a jiggle, and I sped it up because it's really funny. And then, like, I turned it off, and her model moved 2 inches forward, and it was just like, oh, Braun, yes. And her model, like, moved 2 inches forward, and I was like, that's not supposed to happen. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, La Habrea was 14. That's why I knew that was wrong. Anyway. I can hoot and holler about 9 forever. But let's talk about 9, and let's talk about 9. poison will never be real. Load times, huh? Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, I'm upset about the Dragon Quest collab. I have somehow, over the course of 2018, become a Dragon Quest boy. Never saw that coming. Oofa. I mean, I'll say earlier Dragon Quests were maybe a bit overrated. Dragon Quest 11 is very good. And the thing about it, and this is what I realized I've been having issue with a lot of recent Final Fantasy stuff, is it has a style that I can enjoy. Either way, this is a debate I really don't want to get into. I don't want to get into, like, series wars in the chat. Keep this civilized. I mean, the music track thing is something that I will discuss in a moment when we're not in a video segment of this, because it's much deeper than that. Yeah, the composer is kind of an asshole. It's a can of worms I would rather not open. Is Echo going to die? Maybe. Yep. I'll be fine. Yep. It's her. Oh man, blank with an Uplop based USB would be fantastic. Away I go. Goodbye. For as much as I talk down, and again, this just goes into 8 or 9 has good characters. As much as I say, you know, 9 has problems, Kuja is one of the best villains. Kuja's great. Kuja is the evolution of Kefka. Of, I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm gonna do an outro for this video, and then hop on into Torments, and then banner review. I think we're... Yeah, we got Mystery on the event calendar. Well, that's it for the Final Fantasy IX event. Kuja was alright. He was a fine boss. No real clue what the next thing is, because we're waiting for maintenance. Probably either holiday stuff or 3. It might be 3. But yeah. We'll see next time. Alright. Any idea when they progress the plot again? Of, Record Dungeon? It's about once a month. The overall plot, who knows? Because we've been stuck in Magicite Hell for a while. They're releasing one, hopefully, one less set of Magicite stuff in Japan in this upcoming month. Or at least they're going to talk about it. And then hopefully Magicite will be dead. So I'm ready for Magicite to go away. Oh, can't save here. Need a different location. There we go. I would not say paralyzed is easily mitigated with high mind. You need like something around the lines of 900 mind to cancel it out. But either way. Alright, time for another torment. This time, it's 9, with the final jest being Melt a Gemini. The big problems of this guy is that he does a lot of status effects, and a whole lot of them. Ultimate Meteor being a gravity effect, Incubus Doomsday just being a big dark hit, and Incubus Viral Smoke removing haste, and I think that is unblinkable. So, a lot of status effects and a lot of damage coming your way. You really want to buff your team up with Dark Resist, though, for Incubus Doomsday, because that is the scariest move. Okay. I probably won't be clearing the 280 here. I was very tired today, and I still am pretty tired. So, good thing that we're wrapping this up pretty quickly. With no hiccups. Nice. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the ever-living shit out of me. I've been having so many computer problems as of late. That scared me. I did a mic test earlier today. Because I had been fiddling with some stuff and I wanted to make sure everything was still, fit and good to go. And my mic didn't capture for a couple seconds. And that scared me. Other things have been a problem as of late, but I think I have fixed them. Ah, thank you. Good. My mic is doing fine. Also, as always, it's always scrolling when this thing breaks. Except for that one time when it was returning to the main screen. Wouldn't bother with ICO unless you have a USB. I beg to differ. Definitely for higher difficulties, but I'm also a monster. Oh, excuse me. It reminds me, I have to do fishing in Breath of Fire 3. Oh, forgot Vivi's Elmars, you're right. I did more fishing in Breath of Fire 3 before Friday. Oh, that was weird. I'll be interested to see how bad the Doomsday is later, because let me tell you something. If it's not, then Marcubus? God, sorry, when you look at Incubus and you're talking about Marcus, words just come out of your mouth that don't make any sense. Marcus might be the star player of my team. Marcubus is one of my favorite Doom enemies. You have to really dig into the lore of Doom, but there's that little story about Marcubus, the Mancubus. What are you talking about Doom lore? Whenever I say the phrase Doom lore, I can't help but laugh a little, just thinking about Doom lore. Yeah, so this is how much I really didn't have the brain power to put thought into the team. My placement is just not good. Anyway. Alright, I love dying and being dead. The emulator's been having a bit of stuttering today, which is always a reassuring thing. There was a reason that I healed Garnet. Oh no! That's not how that's supposed to happen. I should have targeted Queena. Well, if Queena dies, we know why. Well, if Vivi dies, we'll know why. Vivi will probably die here. Yep. Rip and piss. I fucked that up because the heal didn't go to Queena, and then the heal didn't go to Vivi. I'm moving faster than in my testing. Case in double point here. Well, Marcus has got this. Yeah, but this is what I was saying when I was like, okay, the multiplier skyrockets into 280. Alright. You got him, Queena. That's better than a normal number. Well. I don't expect to beat this, but I'm going to give it my best effort. It's just a matter of knowing what abilities come in what order. Wasn't it? Well, now I know for future reference when doing this again, he needs the poison resist. Well, I'll be damned, I'm gonna at least hit that halfway mark. Hoo-ha. Well. The soul still burns. That's bad. Also, the reason why I'm getting hit so hard, our debuffs wore off. Luckily, I have a backup magic break. The soul still burns. Well. You got him, Marcus. You got him, Unicorn. You're not my dad. You're not my dad. Well, there it is. I was still way better than I thought I was gonna do. Yeah, again, I need to edit that team around a bit. That was put together in a like half awake stupor before I started drinking coffee. So that's gonna take some building off screen, but yeah, that team's all right. That team can do it. All right, and that's a good splitting point. Oh, let's talk about banners. What is her dive? I really don't know. Well, yes, it's trance, but what does her trance do? Because all the trances are different. A fast cast. I mean, really, it's the full heal. The full heal would be way nice. Either way, we got two banners to go through. And mayhaps a pool. The Ozma Splitter. A wind boosting sword that is also an arcane out of 10. It's one of them 3-hit ones, so get this on the end of a chain. Still very nice. Ah, it's her outfit when tranced. Trance Psycho guys. Instantly restore HP to all allies. Set their crit to 50%. Enter Brave mode. A Brave is an increasing heal that caps out with a Medica with temp HP. Splinter. Oh. I like Splitter better. Oh yeah, the blade is like Ozma. Yeah. It is kind of worse than USB 1. That is fair. It's a more offensive version of stuff. So, you know, take that as you will. Oh, hello. Kane's Lance. Dragoon's Storm is 8. Jump Wind. To random targets, briefly lower their attack, mag, and defense a large amount, and cause the users jump abilities to land instantly for 3 turns. That's solid. That's actually really good. That's a solid debuff across anything, but also just very good for the Torment. With that, you can slot in a dance on one of her moves, and then just a jump on the other. Fire that off, and then just fire out 3 jumps in quick succession. So, I really like that, actually, a lot. Like, you're saying be nice. No, this is a great soul break. I mean, there's no wind on it, like, in wind, but whatever. Oh, wind boosting sword is so good. Deal 8. Deal 10. Instant wind poison. Lower wind resistance by 2. Cause thief abilities to trigger a follow-up. Swift poison, dealing 4 wind poison on elemental to 1 target. So, a very solid DPS based thing. Obviously built around a wind team, but he can combo into it himself. And really, 9 is kind of a wind realm. Even Vivi, who is very fire-based, generally you're going to be using Meltdown on him, so that's wind. So even if you enter the Torment with, say, like, Zidane, Marcus, and Vivi, Vivi will be doing fire damage at first, but maybe he'll slide into that wind once you've imperiled the boss enough. Though, he does in fire, so maybe not. Ah, Culinary Curiosity. This is an oldie but a goodie. It's Shout, but Protect, Shell, and Haste. It's Riku USB, but Shout. It's good. I like this. It's a solid setup move. Zidane gets a very nice in-element glint with 6 hits. Queena's Angel's Banquet, which is an Isuna to everybody, temporarily grant them a barrier enabling 1 debuff dodge, and give an HP buffer. Torment Bait, yeah, to an extent. But I like it. Oh, and it's a knife, not a spear? What? Oh, it's a knife that is a... Oh, God. God damn it. So it's an Astra with an Asuna. You can easily save that for when they get hit with the Paralyze. Pop that off, then they have the Astra, then they have the blocking the Paralyze. Or restoring the Paralyze, they get HP back, and then you can do Command 2 into Command 1, deal damage and heal. I like it. Well, no, that's not just to prevent... Remember, look at this. Restores a moderate amount of HP to one ally. This is not percentile. This is an actual flat heal. So that mind is made to make this heal more. It has to. It just says restore a moderate amount of HP. Yep, there you go. Restore HP 60 base. Slightly stronger than Cura. Alright, Prayer of the Lost here. Restore large amount of HP to all allies and set their crit rate to 50%. And enter burst mode. Command 1 is a single heal with a physical blink attached to it. Command 2 is a Medica. The only way this could be better was if this was an instant cast instead of being a blink, but what are you gonna do? It's very nice for physical teams because that crit fix is very real, as you saw in the Torment today, where the Marcus didn't give a fuck. Dragon Crest, also old, but also still good. 8 jump wind to random targets, lower their attack and defense, enter burst mode. Command 1 is 2 hits and cause jump abilities to land instantly. Command 2 is 2 hits with an ether. Yeah, use this with dances on Freya and it's good. Poison Impulse. 6 physical wind poison to all targets and lower their magic and defense a large amount. Enter burst mode. Command 1 is 2 physical wind poison with a magic break. Command 2 is 2 physical wind poison with a defense break. Yeah, a non-instant cast Vaughn BSB, but with 2 hits on the commands and it's wind poison. It's solid. The mag defense break will do you good. And then having these commands, who knows, maybe your support will die and you need a magic break. Weird that. When would that happen? Begin in wind, solid. Reduce the delay the user's action by 3 turns at the start of the fight. Good for Quina. Small chance to temporarily lower a target's wind resistance by 1 when using thief abilities. Very strong for Marcus. It kind of solidifies him in that support role. Small chance for offensive wind abilities to trigger it twice. Nice for Zidane because it lets him lean in celerity a bit as well. So yeah. All across the table, this is an extremely solid banner. I don't think there's anything on this that I actually actively dislike. Even the old stuff on this banner, like Prayer of the Lost and Dragon Crest, are still very nice. Oh well. It's that song. That sounds like it's from a Mega Man game. This isn't Freya's theme. This is the airship theme. Okay. No, it's not playing it. Okay, yeah. Light armor with dark boosting. 10 magic dark non-elemental. Temporarily infused with dark and enter Angel of Death EX mode. In this, you get ability boosts, the user's darkness abilities, and trigger Ultima when the mode ends. It's good. It's a good dark USB. Yes, that's a good point. Can you use the USB to trigger Ultima? Who knows? I don't, not off the top of my head. It would be good if you can. Judicator's staff. There we go. We got there eventually. It's a fire boosting staff. 10 magic fire non-elemental to one target. Infused with fire. Increase magic and resistance 30% and cause black magic abilities to hungry cast. Yes, while this says it is all fire damage, he covers 6 elements with this. Vivi don't give a shit. Transramu. 7 summon magic lightning to all targets. In lightning, boost mag mine 30% to all allies, and periodically use storm retribution, which is 2 summon magic lightning non-elemental to all enemies. It's a nice party-wide boost with some solid passive damage that comes along with it. I like these. I really like these passive summon bursts. And they're great USBs as they, they come and be more prevalent. Rose Finale, which is a small boost to holy damage sword, is 10 physical holy, non-elemental, in holy, raise attack and defense 30%, and cause the user's holy abilities to trigger and follow up stock raid, dealing 2 to 6 physical holy to one target. Number of attacks depend on ability rank. Yep, it's a person who dives to double cast with a rank chaser. Very, very good on Beatrix. If you have this, it's a very good idea to dive her. She deals a lot of damage. Guardian's Mog, Lamia's Flute. Instant heal with Last Stand and Haste. Period. Good. Yes. A dark boosting stave. Force Symphony is 8 magic dark non-elemental. Imperil Dark, enter burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hits with more damage if the user is doomed. Command 2 is 2 hits if the user with more damage if the user is doomed. It's old. I think these commands might be comparable to... Yeah, this almost does as much damage as Dark Zone, but it's more for the Imperil. Let's be honest here. Hey, small boost to Dark, Stave, 8 magic Dark, Inflict with Doom, and in Dark, enter Burst Mode. Command 1 is 4 magic Dark, reduce the Doom countdown by 2. 2 is 2 to 5, mattering in how low Doom is. It's okay, I've never liked the Necrofear gimmick. That's my hot take. Necrofear is not great. You could have Dark Zone and be way better off. Yeah, the timer needs to be in 15 seconds for 5 hits on the end. Magic Fury. 6 magic fire, lightning, ice to all targets. Raise the magic and resistance 30% to all allies. Enter burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hits. Fire, lightning, ice. Command 2 is 2 hits with a magic defense bargain. It's okay. It's a workhorse of a burst, so always keep that in mind. You're hitting 3 elements with that command 1, so if need be, you have that to fall back on. And the mag resistance boost from the entrance is very nice. A lightning boosting staff. Trial by Lightning is an attack mag boost to all allies with an imperiled lightning on all enemies. Command 1 restores a moderate amount of HP to one ally. If the user has Burst Mode, it grants Summon Strike. If the user has Summon Strike, deal 2 Magic Lightning and restore a small amount of HP to all allies. and remove Summon Strike. Command 2 is 4 hits, 5 if in Summon Strike. It gives Garnet a lot of utility through this. The Summon Strike is okay for healing and damage at the same time. And it is an apparel on entrance, so very nice for lightning teams as well as an attack mag. 30/30s I will never turn up my nose to. Psychic Thunder Slash is 8 physical holy, lightning to 1 target. In holy, enter burst mode. Command 1 is 3 physical holy lightning with a dispel attached to it. Command 2 is 4 physical holy lightning with a night boost for 2 turns. Really, you're here for the in holy. The dispel is nice to have, and if you're going crazy, you can divine hazard into other night moves, but you'll probably be hitting max damage with an in holy. So, no need for divine hazard. Vanishing Shock is nice though. Chosen of Treno is in dark, which is solid. Mage's Hat is in fire, which is solid. Princess's Gloves is a small chance to restore a small amount of HP to all allies when using Bard abilities. Very weird and situational, I find, to use. You can make this work, it's just that she will not be healing constantly. Like, you're not going to be proccing this constantly. But her 6-star Bard access does make this viable, just not gigantic. Small chance to double cast. It's alright. Wish it wasn't on a legend materia, or a relic. All in all, this banner is okay. The bursts kind of fall off for me. They're all good in one way or another, except for Mary Heretic Rod. They're just not blowing me out of the water. Everything else is fine, though. Banner 1, as always in these recent days, is better. It's really, what do you need? Well, it is close to Fest, but I do have 340 Mithril. So, that's not right. That's extremely wrong. I am for sure only pooling once today. As an aside, I will not be pooling multiple pools. Just one. You can't like strong arm me, chat. Here comes all the Amarant gear. That's what I'm expecting. Oh shit. Well, that's a dupe. I have no idea what that is. Oh my. I have no idea what that is too. Yeah. Fire. Fire damage. Oh, that's alright. And that, I'm pretty sure, is the dude. Well, that's okay. Well, hey, you over in YouTube land that maybe sat through this entire video. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you around next longer video.